I am clarity. I am presence. I am love. I am abundance. What's going on? It's your boy Cardell. For those of you that do not know me, for those of you that know me, thank you for coming back. I greatly appreciate it. I got one for you today, you guys. If you can't, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's a little bit cold here in the garage today. It's still cold. Is it cold where y'all at? That's why you gotta have you a good warm cup of Joe or something, right? Hot cocoa or something. I might start just drinking hot cocoa. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyway, um, this one right here, you guys. This is a story that absolutely no one no one knows this. Okay, this is gonna be between whoever watches this video, me and them. All right, and hopefully this will get to somebody and they can maybe they'll get something out of this. All right, because this one right here might make me seem a little bit delusional, a little bit cuckoo, possibly, but y'all know your boy. He's gonna stand all 10 toes down on whatever. You know what I'm saying? If that's what he feels, then he's going to stand 10 toes down on it. All right? So if this was a delusion or a trick of the mind or some kind of mental health episode, it was the best one I've ever known of, okay? Because it was very informative for me, all right? So, look, check it, right? This was I don't even know when this was. This was a while ago, all right? So, I'm sitting on the couch and I had recently stopped using drugs and hanging out with my old group of friends and a lot of things that I had to alchemize. All of that was going on, right? Feeling very, very bad and kind of wanting to go back to using, right? I would be daydreaming about using the drugs. Well, one day I'm daydreaming about using these drugs, and then all of a sudden it was like in my vision. It was almost like I saw through the veil or something. It was not really it was like an overlay like of reality, but I could see both. Like where I was and where I was, you know? And it was very, very odd shaped pots floating in the sky, okay? And it looked I'm gonna say it was like Pandora's box, okay? This is like the kind of feeling that it gave me was like a Pandora's box, but it's more like Pandora's pot, okay? And it was almost like a like a vase with a lid on it, kind of similar to this, but with the lid here, all right, and tapered way down at the bottom, all right, floating here in the sky, and I am reaching for it, okay, and the act of reaching for it polarized me, all right, like froze, right, in the position of reaching for it. Now, what I knew that pot to represent was drugs, okay? And the mere act of reaching for them, okay? The mere act of reaching for them polarized me, okay? And had me stuck reaching for them. You see what I'm saying? And I don't know what happened in my mind, but something said, look down. And as I did, I saw that I was high on a cliff's edge, right? And down below was a stream, but it was so far down that that's it, you guys. If you fall off of this cliff, it's over with. It doesn't matter what's down there. You know what I mean? It's going to be the end of it. So, now don't forget, you're polarized, okay? So if you're looking down, you're leaning over this cliff. And it was like the pot was just floating. If you did touch the pot, it was enough to take you over the cliff. edge and to your unaliving. Okay, so the very oddest thing about it is that I could look up, see the pot, look down, take a look all around this cliff edge, and I'm sitting down, but I can see that the cliff's edge is right there, you know? And I'm just what's going on? Because I can still see this all. And I'm just like, man, am I going crazy or what? But after that, some things happened that maybe I'll tell you guys about that later. But yes, I saw that the mere act of reaching for the drugs or the pot was the move that you want to refrain from. Okay, like as long as you don't reach, you never get polarized and stuck in place and possibly led to unalived. Okay, I've had a lot of problems with drugs and before in the past. Okay, like I'm that's over with, y'all. Now that I know that reaching for it, okay, just I can't reach for it. Like as long as I don't reach for it and don't even look towards it, like I should be all right, right? This is what I got from this vision that I had. Okay, all right. So I know, I know while you're out there and you're using drugs, it's very difficult to talk to people about because people like to look down on you or project onto you or like speak to you like you're just being weak, and this is not the case. Okay, because I believe that the way I saw it, it just if you reach for it, anybody could reach for it and be curious, you know what I mean? It's very possible. I don't care what nobody says. And then when you reach for it, that's the act, right? That polarizes you and could possibly lead you to unaliving. All right, so I know people will hide the fact that they are using, and when you hide from people, it makes it really hard to get help because you're hiding it. Nobody is possibly paying attention. Sometimes people can tell and you're just really not hiding it well. You know what I mean? Most of the time, but people just might want to not see what they don't want to see, you know? And I wanted to let you guys know that little vision that I had there is really what like did it for me. That right there let me know I was good. I wasn't going back. Now that I know that it just leads you to death for sure, 100% in my eyes now, 100%. All right, the act of it polarized till you free fall off of the cliff of life or whatever metaphor analogy you want to make it into. Okay, like whatever. If you think about it though, it was I thought a pretty good delusion vision manic episode, whatever you want to call it. Boy, am I grateful for it because it sure changed a lot of things for me. Like I don't even look at these things that I've done now the same way. Like I'm very thankful that I was able to make it out of it. I know other people can do the same thing as well. And I want you guys to know that there are people out here that are rooting for you. They're on your side. They remember. All right? They remember. Just remember that you're just as good as everybody else. All right? And you haven't fallen off the cliff of life yet. Just because you're doing it, you're polarized possibly right now. You can back down though. You can't back down. You just have to realize that you're being polarized in the act of reaching for it, and do what you have to do to stop. When I can think of what to do to get you to stop, then you see what I'm saying. Besides being there and pulling you back and being like, "Hey, yo, look at that cliff right there, dog. You about to go on over? I got you, though, bruh. I got you. I'm right here with you. I'm your boy." You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to say. I pray for everyone. I know we're gonna make it because everybody knows what always wins in the end between good and bad. Thank you. Everybody knows good always wins in the end. Okay, so I love you guys.